Greetings. I'm going to demonstrate another horn here. This is a Selmer Super Balanced Action. Of course, the real name is Super Action, and this is a 42,000 series. Um, it's a very powerful horn, very loud. It's like the core is very dark. It's kind of a heavy, like a wall of sound. And then when it's got a little bit of resistance, so you give it a push, and it just becomes very aggressive. Um, as far as the SBAs are concerned, this is like it's uh, it's like got that chainsaw quality that most horns don't have. I mean, it can be very, very aggressive if you want it to be, but it's also very pretty, and the sound is like kind of coppery dark. But anyway, maybe you can hear it on the video. That's how I feel about it. This horn has been played. It's a player's instrument, so it's got the normal things associated with that. You know, it's probably had some repairs. It's been re-lacquered, so it looks very, very nice. The re-lacquer job, the lacquer color, I don't know. Yeah, I guess the video looks um, fairly dark. It's like the right factory color. It's kind of dark. The engraving was treated very nicely, as you can sort of see. The video doesn't really the quality of the video is not so good, so it's kind of hard to see. But you can even see the engraving in this sort of crappy pixelated video. So this is what I would say is probably a factory relacquer. There we go. Let's see if I can show a little bit. And it's in very pretty shape. There we go. There you can see a little of it there. So it's got some of the normal things, you know, the dents and bruises that players' horns have. But there's nothing at this point outstanding that's particularly serious. But just don't expect a museum piece. You know, it's a player's horn. But it outplays a lot of original horns. Even some horns that are set up really well can end up kind of, you know, a little stuffy, or as one of my friends says, constipated. But this is not. This is a blaster of a horn. It's very, very loud. So it's like I had to turn the input volume on the computer, which I'm filming on, way, way down because it would just clip immediately. It's just too loud. So I'm going to play this with this is an Otto Link Double Ring 9-star original that I'm actually selling to somebody, but it's kind of a rare mouthpiece, so it's kind of cool. Sounds very good on this horn. So let's hear how this sounds. I think that shows it pretty well. Um, just as a second note, it has had a pretty good overhaul on it. The pads are not they're not new, but it seems like within a few years they've been done. I mean, some of them are some of them look a little bit old, but they're sealing pretty good, and I kind of went through it. It's sealing up pretty good, as you can see. Well, you can hear. So that makes the right sound, and it's a lot of fun to play. So if you get it, you really won't need to put any work into it necessarily to play it and have fun. If you're a pro, you'd want to set it up yourself. Have somebody set it up the way you want it anyway. And then there's a few things you could do to it to really make it nice. So thanks for watching.